this is just to hopefully maybe alleviate some of the confusion that is going on with Ultimus 5. Like I've said, this Ultimus 5 raid, we are having no difficulty, clearing at least 60%. Where we're at now, though, is we are in an organization phase into getting to 100%. A lot of this does have to do with coordination. We thought the easiest way to go about this was by assigning eight lanes per team. That way, everyone could participate. In theory, this raid could be done with a solid 6 people, but then that leaves, essentially 6 of the people left out and to kind of fend for themselves. So we just thought it was easier to go in with 8 full teams. So with that being said, I'm just going to go in here with just some clarification on how these lanes work, what you should be doing, etc. So I'm going to start off. I am just looking at Team 1, just because it's the first one I pulled up. So first and foremost, we have Lane 1, which is going to start at the very farthest far left corner. Lane 1 is super simple. It just goes all the way up, and you just continue going up as high as you can until you get to the boss node up here, and then you complete it. Boom, simple, nice and easy. Lane 2 is going to be the first lane that does converge. So lane 2 will start at the second node right here. It goes up, goes over, and then once it gets to this point, it does converge with lane 1. And lane 1 and lane 2 will both work together to get to the final boss node and complete this section. Next up is lane 3. Lane 3 and lane 4 are going to have the exact same starting space, and they are going to start right here. Depending on who starts first, kind of really depends. It's kind of just whoever gets in first. If the person that is assigned to lane 3 goes first, they will clear these first 2 nodes and then continue up. If by some chance the person in lane 4 starts clearing first, they will go up and then over. So these first 2 nodes can be completed either by the person in lane 3 or lane 4. It doesn't matter. It's just, the way this lane works. Once it does get to this point, that is where those 2 lanes, they change. So the lane 3 person is going to start up and then kind of continue on this path up here. Once they get to this point, they will continue to the left and then meet up with the main team up here. If by some chance they happen to notice that the lane 4 person is maybe struggling to get over, they can, instead of just going to the left, go to the right and then go up. That's going to be kind of situational, and the people in those lanes will just have to kind of watch for that. Like I said with lane 4, Lane 4, you are going to start here with lane 3. You go up towards the middle. Once you get up to the middle, you just keep going up straight, and then you go to the left, and then end up at this boss node. So all 4 of these first lanes are going to take out the left-hand side of the raid, and they will eventually all converge at this boss node. Going to that, next we have lane 5, and lane 5 as well as lane 6. It's going to be pretty much the exact same as lane 3 and 4. It's just mirrored. So lane 5 is going to start right down here, third from the right. So lane 5 starts here, goes up. Once they get to the second node, they go over to the middle, and then lane 4 and lane 5 are both going to go up the center part. The only difference is when they get to the very top, lane 5 will go to the right, lane 4 goes to the left. Very similar with lane 6. Again, lane 6 is going to start in the same section, so depending on who starts first, you clear the first 2 nodes. Once the first 2 nodes are cleared, lane 6 will then come over here, make their way over as you see Riley doing, and Riley will go up this way. Again, this is going to be kind of situational as to what's going on with the nodes. Once Riley kind of gets to the aim portion, only one choice to go. He has to go up. Again, pretty straightforward. Lane 7, very similar to lane 2. Again, going up here, working their way over. Once they get to this boss node here, they converge with lane 1, and then they just work their way up towards the top. Again, same thing with lane 8. Lane 8, very simple. You just go all the way up the right, and pretty cut and dry deal. So that's the way it works in lane, or in the whole raid in general. So looking at this right here, in raid 1, we do have starting out for lane 3 should be some RS. I'm not too sure how you pronounce your handle name, but so he would be starting right here, making his way up to the left. Next, we have AHTF in lane 5. In this situation, he would be starting just right here in the middle. That's his first node in his lane, since the first first three nodes are already completed. Next, Riley Parker is already where he should be. Lane 7 for Mountain Rider, he will start on this node, hopefully clear these first 3, and then he will join up with the rest of his team, and that is a Team 1. Team 2, who hasn't joined so far, Lego Man is kind of holding off on seeing if there are any errors that need to be corrected. Lane 2 is fine, lane 3 is fine, lane 4 is fine, lane 5 is fine. Lane 6, we are waiting on Voldar to come on in. Once Voldar comes on in, he will start right here at F5 and then make his way over. And the only other person we are missing in our team so far is Akodoko. Apologies if I pronounced that wrong, but Akodoku would be starting here at G3 and then making their way over. And Bohemian is fine, he is on the right track. Next up on the list, Strike Team 3. Echelon is fine. Spider Ham is going to start here at C3. We are still waiting for Nix to join the raid. Once he joins, he will start here at D5 as his first 2 nodes are finished. Stark Industries will now come on over here to the middle and then make his way up. Same thing with Yo-Yo Dreams. Yo-Yo Dreams will clear this node and then work up towards the middle. Once Little Devil joins the raid, depending on where Yo-Yo is, he will either start at this node here, F4, or will start at F5. And then rounding up this raid that is not in here yet is Patrickry 7416, and they will start right here and make their way up. And Mad Medic is doing just fine. So this is just kind of a blow-by-blow on this current raid. Hopefully this alleviates some confusion. This is not targeted at any particular Alliance member. Like I said, this part of progression is going to be a lot about organization and just getting out any of the confusion. So if you are still have any questions, you're confused about anything, feel free to reach out. We are more than happy to help y'all guys out. Thank you so much for watching. If there is any content you would specifically like to see, just please let me know, either in-game at Khaleesi, or that would be on Discord, in-game at Minicall. Thank you for watching. Hope you find this helpful, and let's get to 100% for Ultimus 5.